up?
Welcome back to the Couples Talk Show. Hope you guys are doing okay. Today's topic will be about ego. But before we get into it, let's celebrate life because 2020 has been crazy.
Crazy. Let me play a jam, okay? Let's celebrate life. Shout out to my South Africans.
That was amazing, guys. I actually enjoyed that.
2020 has been crazy, so
That was a good warm-up.
get positive energy wherever you can. And
Definitely.
I hope everyone's good. But yeah, let's get into it. What are we talking about today?
Well, like I just said, today's topic will be about ego.
Ego.
Right.
That's a good one, actually.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
When- No, do you want to go first?
No, you begin.
When you have ego, that can stop you from learning new things.
Yes.
It can stop you from achieving your goals. It can stop you from meeting new people, because obviously you're always thinking that I know everything, because you have so much ego, and you always feel like wherever you go you want to be the top. But that's not the case, because obviously having ego can stop you from achieving your goals, and it will never get you anywhere, to be honest.
No, I agree. I mean, too much ego just blocks your blessings, you know, because some people, their ego limits them from actually reaching their true potential. You know, ego it's not it's something that doesn't benefit you in any way, shape or form. So sometimes you just need to let go of your ego and just, you know, humble yourself. I say that all the time, humble yourself.
Yeah.
You know, because no one wants to be around an arrogant person who thinks they know everything, because no human being knows everything. So you need to let go of your ego, because your ego doesn't bring anything to the table, you know. So yeah, absolutely, it's a good topic.
I think people that have ego as well, they carry too much pride in themselves, and I cannot stand people that have pride. I mean, it's good to have pride, I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but it's not going to get you anywhere in life.
No, it won't.
And for example, let's say if you know you've done something, if you know you've done someone wrong, and you know within yourself that what I've done to this person, I shouldn't do it.
Yeah.
But you have so much ego to say sorry, because you don't want to feel too small. And people like that, you're not going to get anywhere in life.
No, not at all.
And you will never better yourself. This is just my opinion, guys. Don't take it the wrong way. But if you have ego, you can never ever achieve your goals, because wherever you go, you don't want to learn no new things. You just think that you are here and everyone is there, and it shouldn't be like that, because we're all the same. And having ego, you're not going to get anywhere in life. You're not going to move forward, and people are going to be so scared of you, because obviously they're thinking, oh, I don't want to get close to this person because he's always thinking he's better than everyone else. And that's not the case, because you might not even be all that. Do you get what I mean?
I don't even think it's about being bad, people thinking you're better than them. It's just people don't want to deal with the drama, because, you know, you have to be small-minded to have too much ego. Especially when you have nothing. What's the point of having ego? You have nothing. Where's your ego going to take you? Nowhere. But even if you did have everything, you shouldn't have too much ego, because ego is the first step of self-destruction. You destroy yourself if you carry too much ego around, you know. And that's some of the reason why I limit myself from hanging around certain people. If I hang around you, once I see too much ego, I distance away, because I'm a very humble guy. The reason why I'm humble, because I was raised in a humble family, and also because I know what I want in life. I know what I'm chasing. So me being, you know, me walking around with too much ego, it doesn't help me trying to reach my destination. So I humble myself simply because I know what I want in life and how I need to go on about it. So I think if you have too much ego, just drop it, because where's it gonna take you? Nowhere, you know.
And then I think as well, you know, like there's some people when they have so much ego in them, they always try to put other people down.
True.
They always feel like they're better than other people.
Yes.
And I think that's one of the reasons I can't stand.
No.
Because if you feel like you're better than that person, then you're nobody really.
Yeah, I mean, also as well, one thing I notice is the people who have too much ego usually have low self-esteem and self-confidence.
I agree with that.
You know, so they use their ego as like a cover-up to look like they're tough. But really, people, they're very soft. When you talk to people with too much ego, you get to realize beneath all that ego, there's nothing there. It's just, it's just someone who's going through pain and they don't want to talk about it in the right way. So they come out arrogant and think that's going to cover up, you know, what they're going through. So most of the time, if someone has too much ego, don't judge them. Try and speak to them, have a conversation, see what's going on deep inside, you know?
But what if, even if you have a conversation with that person, if they don't need help? Because like sometimes when you have a convo with them, I mean, I've come across a few people like that, and when you have a word with them, they feel like, oh, who are you to tell me this and that? I know everything. I mean, because I'm me. Do you get what I mean? So sometimes,
if they think like they know everything, then leave them to it, because I know for sure there's no human being in this life that knows everything. If you know everything, then that means you'll be 10, 20, 30 steps ahead. You wouldn't be in your current situation, you know, if you knew everything. So clearly you don't know everything.
Clearly you're stupid, because I don't think everyone knows everything, because the more we grow, the more we learn new things.
Yes.
So if anyone feel like you know everything and you're better than this person and your idea is more important, your ways is more important, and you carry so much ego, you can only go backwards, because it can stop you from learning new things.
Yes.
And wherever you go, just know that there's someone there way clever than you, smarter than you.
Absolutely.
So if you don't want to learn new things, then you will never grow.
You never grow.
Where are you going to go in life? Nowhere.
I mean, you need to open your mind to new things, you know?
Definitely.
Learn new things, listen. Most of the time, people with ego as well, they don't listen. They talk more than they listen. And that's one thing you need to be careful of. People who talk more than they listen will never have anything beneficial for you, because they spend more time talking. They don't even know what they're talking about, thinking about what they're saying. They just talk just to be heard. Those are the most dangerous type of people you can be around. I'd rather hang around someone who listens, because when you listen, you're picking up valuable information around your surrounding. But if you're just talking and don't listen, that means you're missing everything, every key information. So now for me, I think if you have an ego, just kick it to the side, because trust me, there's nothing cool about having too much ego. Trust me. You know?
I think people that have ego chat shit.
Most people just chat shit, you know.
I'm sorry, but I just feel like they just talk too much for no reason.
Some people have too much. They just chat shit, you know, like. You know, they come out with too much ego. Some people be like, oh, I'm living this type of life, blah, blah, blah. But really, they're not. But the ego doesn't allow them to speak the truth and say the life that they actually living.
Yeah.
You know, the ego is too big. They want everyone to feel like, oh, this person is making money. So what if you broke? If I'm broke, I'm broke. Who am I impressing? I don't care. You know?
The thing is, I think my own issue that I have, if you have something and if you have ego and if you feel like you're better than someone, okay, that's on you. But don't put another person down. Don't tell them I'm better than you because I have this, because I have that. I think that's one of the things that I cannot stand. Because at the end of the day, if you have your stuff, that's on you, like I said. Well, don't try and, you know, make other people feel like, you know, they're not something.
Make them feel small.
I think that's unacceptable.
Yeah, I mean, you should never even allow people to make you feel small, you know? Like, who the fuck are they to tell you how to live your life, you know? Like, just
put them in their place.
Put them in their place. Like, their ego, that's their problem. Don't let other people's ego affect you. Like, you know, everyone's gonna have ego at some point, but it all depends on how you deal with your ego.
Definitely.
You know, some people get over the egos real quick and they humble themselves, and then there's other people, they don't know how to do that.
I think when you humble yourself, you can learn
so
much things,
so
and
much.
you can achieve so much things in life.
Yeah.
Because sometimes the little things might get you
Yeah.
to the bigger things.
Of course.
So if you have so much ego
Yeah.
and you feel like, no, I don't want to do this,
Mm.
because obviously if I do this, this is what's going to happen.
Yeah.
And people that have ego sometimes as well, I feel like they're afraid of what people are going to say about them.
Yeah, they think about other people's opinion too much.
Definitely.
That's the problem. You know, how you gonna live your life based on other people's opinion? Like, it doesn't make no sense.
And
You
I
know?
feel like sometimes they carry like fake life. I don't know
Yeah.
if that's the right.
That's what I said before about
Yeah.
portraying a lifestyle that you know you don't live.
Yeah.
You're only lying to yourself, because at the end of the day, if you're trying to say this is the life you live and you don't live that life, guess what? Now you have to play a character every time.
Every time.
You have to play a role every time. How stressful is that?
That's draining though.
It's draining.
It's tiring, to be honest. I mean, ego as well, in relationship wise, that can break a lot of relationship.
Yes.
Like, I was talking to this lady a few years ago, and she said she was married to this guy and everything was fine, and they had a big argument one day and they were both wrong. But she even said this to me, she said because they have so much ego, she could not say sorry. He refused to say sorry, and what happened? They split up. And now he's with someone that is making him happy, but she's still single. And then I said to her, I was like, but this is stupid though. You could have easily, just say sorry and try to sort things out.
Yeah.
But she said because she carries so much ego, she actually said it herself. She said she has so much ego, and I said to her, well, you just have to stop, because it's not going to get you anywhere in life. Sometimes just try and amend things, try and sort things out. Don't let your ego, put you down to a level where.
Long story short,
I don't know.
just kick your ego out. This video is simply for anyone out there with too much ego. Your ego will never benefit you in any progressive manner. Anything
Definitely.
that's good for you, your ego is gonna make you lose it. Because
Definitely.
there's no one that wants to help someone who's arrogant, someone who knows it all. If you know it all, why should I come and help you?
Exactly.
You help yourself. If you humble yourself, you meet the right people who will take you to the right place, and you get to your destination.
You will grow.
So, on that note, with ego, we're gonna play our music because we don't have ego in this house.
Nah.
So let's go.
No bad energy.
Who's calling me, man? See? We have fun and someone is calling. This is gonna be in the video clip.
Who's that?
Decline.
Who is that though?
Back to the music.